Hello dear Capricorn, this is Anastasia for Amira Salon's channel, and I'm going to talk about 2018 for you guys. And what I used today, it's traditional tarot, golden tarot deck by Cat Black. Beautiful artwork and a lot of symbolism, and each card is like a story. So if you're familiar with symbolism of classical tarot deck, I invite you to join me for interpretation of each card. I pulled out 4 cards for you, each card for 3 months of the new year. And I also pulled 1 card for you from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And also, before I start talking about your cards today, I would like to ask you to make a wish or ask a question which supposes the answer yes or no, or what time. And because I'm going to, in the end of this mini reading, I'm going to pull up 1 card from Angel Answers from Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine. And if you're not familiar with this deck, it's a deck of 44 cards. And of course, there are cards that are very straightforward, yes or no answers. But sometimes they can give you different answers, but you can treat them as yes or no. For example, this card says not the right time. So if your question is about if my dream comes true in the new year, so maybe it's not the right time, or take action. So anyways, these cards also give us some insight into how your wish can come true. So I'm giving you time to make a wish, Capricorn, and now let's talk about what's coming for you in January, February, and March. So the beginning of the new year will be a little bit how to say, it will be in shadows for you. We see the card, the moon card, and it talks about uncertainty, doubts, some kind of illusions or on your part, or maybe some people are trying to give you false information and you are not trusting them. So what I'm picking up for many of you, you will be surrounded by people who can be calling themselves your friends, but maybe you have to check several times if you can trust them. On this card, we can see a lot of animals coming from different places, and the whole color palette of this card talks about self-reflection, intuition, dreams, such a state of your mind when you are in doubt, you are not ready to move on, and you are accumulating energy for a new step to take. Capricorns are not the it's not the sign who is ready to take action immediately. They like to weigh all pros and cons, and so in the beginning of the year, I would say be yourself, Capricorn. Don't um, don't fall for very promising projects. Don't fall for abrupt change in action, or don't trust people who are too nice for you. The whole idea, what I'm picking up for Capricorns in the beginning of the year, is if something seems to be too good, there is something fishy about that. Interestingly, the next card has a fish, so the theme is kind of following up within the year. Also, talking about the moon card, you can trust your intuition more than what you see or what they tell you. And also, the moon card could be quite positive for creative people. So if you are a, a poet, or if you are a writer or a person of a creative or an artist, that would be a very good time for you to collect ideas and reflect on your subconscious. Can I say so? Reflect on your subconscious. What I mean is be more reflective of what ideas coming from your subconscious mind. So for example, if you are walking along the street and all of a sudden you hear a song and you see a picture, and then there will be a phrase that you hear from accidentally overhearing somebody's conversation, pick up this phrase and you can blow it into some kind of image, visual image, or maybe literary image if you are a writer. That's what I'm picking up for some Capricorns. Take your time, be reflective, don't trust what you see or hear, but do trust your intuition. And sometimes very unusual ideas can come to your mind during dreams or during completely spontaneous, catching up phrases from here and there. And it will be a good time for you in terms of creativity. I've just picked up for some of you who is watching, don't sign up contracts. Try not to sign up very important papers in the beginning of the year, because there could be some information that you did not see, or it could be some false information, and then afterwards you will be thinking, why I signed this paper, why I didn't pay attention to this or that. So be meticulous about reading all, very thin font, small font lines, and be aware that you can be misinformed. The next period of time. So here we talked about January, February, and March, and here we're talking about April, May, and June. The energy for you, Capricorn, will be changing, and it will be more beauty and more playfulness will be coming into your life. So here you can be more open to surprises. Page of Cups, it's about emotions and about surprises. I pick up for some Capricorn ladies, they can be pregnant. So if pregnancy is something what you are looking for, most likely it will happen during this time, April, May, June. If you're not looking forward to being a mother yet, so watch out for this period, because fish coming out of the cup, it talks about a surprise related to pregnancy, or just surprise in your life that you sometimes you don't know how to take it, particularly for Capricorns. Capricorn likes to be in the know, to control things. It's a sign that likes the energy of setting a goal and achieving the goal step by step, using their own intuition, intellectuality, and emotions are on low key for them when they are trying to get to their goal. But Page of Cups talks about a period of time when you can be like a baby who is not ready for what they are going to hear, but it could be a very pleasant surprise. It could be a raise at your workplace, and your emotions will be, you will be so surprised, like you will be like a baby who or a child who finds a present before a time, for example, Christmas present, opening it before Christmas time, Christmas Day, and it will give you this emotion of being a child again. Also, it could be very much very good for people who are looking for romantic partners. There will be a very surprising gesture on this in this area from your fate. Either you will meet a new person who will be a very unusual type of a guy or a woman, and they will surprise you. They will be giving you this sense of um, amazement, but with very pleasant side of it. They will be unusual. They will be talking unusually, and they will be not your usual type of a person who you would think you might be attracted to, but yet they will catch your interest. They will catch your interest, and it can lead to some kind of romantic partnership. Also, it could reflect. Interestingly, Page of Cups is a very multi-level type of a card, when we can interpret it from so many angles. It could also show a young person, it could be a daughter or a son in the family, and they will surprise their family. And again, because of cups and the whole artwork of this work and the energy of this card, surprise will be pleasant more than unpleasant. So don't freak out yet. What else? it also show finding a new friend or a new partner. If you're looking for a partner with original ideas, some Capricorns who are entrepreneurs, you will find these people. Or you pay more attention to people who you hire, and one of these people, your employees, he's really, or she's really, for some reason he comes first, so maybe it's a man. They have a lot of original ideas that you should not neglect, because they can bring you money, they can bring you profit. So whatever comes during April, May, June, which is unusual, surprising, try to use this to your advantage, Capricorn, and just let your imagination flow and be open to this. The next card continues the energy of starting something new and starting. There is a movement. There is a lot of movement beginning from April, July, August, and September. So if, for example, something starts before, it will continue and it will develop very fast. So if it goes about a new project, it will blossom. If it goes about meeting a new partner, they will bring you a lot of new ideas and you will make a profit. If it goes about finding a romantic partner, the attraction will be so fast and so high that you will be involved in this, you know, fountain of emotions, which is not very typical of Capricorns, and it will be very hard for you to tell yourself, you know what, I fall for this person. But you know, this will be a beautiful development of emotions for you, and activities, I would say. So usually Capricorns are not the first to lead, particularly men, I would say. Maybe it's just my experience, but in any case, if you really are attracted to a person, try not to lose um, your chance, and be a little bit more proactive, because this card talks about that. Use the moment while the rods are still flying, are still in the air, so they can lift up your spirits as well, and you can catch the moment of success and luck. But because if we again look at the artwork here of the image, the rods are very near to falling down. So it speaks about a necessity of fulfilling or accomplishing your goals fast, quickly. As soon as there is a beneficial, favorable moment, try to use it. Don't take too long to make a decision if you feel that it's something that will bring you success, or it will develop your relationships, or it will bring your business some profit. That's how I feel about this card. It's a very nice card. It gives you freedom of choices and new opportunities, and you have to catch the moment of this luck. And in the end of the year for Capricorn, there is the Fool card, which usually speaks about the same thing. A new page is open. You are turning completely you're looking forward to a new experience in your life. It could be, of course, love life, because we already talked about that. That most likely you will meet a romantic partner, and then it will be a new page of your spiritual development, of your spiritual growth, because this relationship will bring you something completely new. And again, you will be like a child who just starting looking around and seeing the world from a perspective of a completely open mind, open heart open for love, you know, um, of curiosity, with curiosity towards this world and relationship. I like this image with the dog. It speaks about that there will be a true friend. There is loyalty coming from a partner who you will either meet, or you develop a new stage in your relationships. There will be loyalty. This person who can be not only a good lover, but could be your friend who will support you. And this dog is just so joyful and we can feel the energy of true friendship, of true enjoyable moments shared together. Talking about business partnership, again, it could be a new project that you're working on, and you will feel that your colleagues are helping you. It will be teamwork, and they will be devoted to a mutual benefit, not only to their own advantage. So, also, if you have a business or you are working in a team, at your workplace, there will be some good energy coming in October, November, December next year for you, Capricorn. And it's a good thing to do because and to feel and to experience, because although Capricorns can be very much independent in what they do, how they think, they love devotion and loyal friendship coming from surroundings, and they can achieve more if being helped. Although sometimes they can be annoyed by people who are jumping too much on them with their ideas. So balance that. Okay, beautiful cards so far. And now let's see what angels messages are. What is the message of from the deck messages from your angels? And the angel's name is Akasha. If you're familiar with Akashic records, it's the same name, and it talks about some kind of secret knowledge. And the message is as follows: you're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So, what I can say, I would say that you, Capricorn, will be in a position of an advisor, of a person who guides others, and it brings me back to the idea of, of having friends and colleagues who will be trying to help you to achieve your goals in a new project, in a new beginning. It could be also related to this card when we talked about somebody surprisingly unusual or interesting person come into your life with their promising with their ideas and their friendship or passion or love. Usually, I would say Page of Cups is not so much about passion, but about this very delicate and gentle love energy, which is also very beautiful, particularly for Capricorns who can feel deeply, very deeply, and connect on a very deep level with their partners. And you will be a leader. You will be a leader in this relationship. You will be somebody who will open somebody else's talents and gifts, and partly your divine mission is about that you will be able to open talents of people who are around you. Remember also I mentioned that there could be, if you're a Capricorn who is a leader or a boss of a company, pay attention to who is working for you, because they will be people whose talents you can discover to your own advantage, right? And well, it sounds kind of selfish, but for these people it's also very important that you will be helping them to open up with their talents and their gifts, and well, maybe you will give them a raise, right? So it's not that bad, not that selfish. Okay, and remember, I ask you to make a wish, and now let's see what will be the answer from Angel Answers Oracle card deck. Okay. Within the next few weeks. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just curious if it really happens. So whatever you're asking about will happen within the next few weeks. And most likely the answer is yes, because if you ask, will my wish come true in 2018? So the answer is yes, within the next few weeks. Whatever you're asking about is coming to you, and I would say the energy of this card is very much resonating with Eight of Wands, which shows a quick, fast solution to the problem, or fast development of a project that maybe was a little bit stale before, that didn't work, was kind of blocked. But now, within the next few weeks, something really important happens, and that this is partly what you really would like to see in your life, Capricorn. So I finish with this beautiful note of positive expectation of your wish coming true very soon. And thank you very much for watching. I wish you well in 2018 and all your life. And if you have any questions, please ask me. If you want a personal reading, please use the link below. And good luck in everything what you do. Bye bye.